Assalamu alaikum fam, hope you're doing well. So, I want to encourage you, if you haven't had a child, to have a child. One of the main points being is that you're never going to be at a point in your life where you're fully ready for a child. There's plenty of people who have money who still are not married and still don't have children, or are married but have one older kid who's like beyond 18 and they just got all this millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars and they're not having children. I will tell you that kids, what they really just need is your love, your time, your focus, and energy. And that you can create fun activities for your child that are not expensive. Children can have fun with the most hilarious things. You could put a paper plate on your head, put a string, and play imagination things with them, and they're going to have the time of their life. I think it's an illusion where materialism equals perfect childhood. Because plenty of rich kids, they are not the best of role models nor the most happy. Plenty of poor kids have struggled and they have a strong sense of self and a very potent soul. And if they have a supportive mother and father there, that is better than having an absent mother, an absent father, and a nanny with nice clothes on and all the perfect toys and all the fancy little partying stuff that they do. A child can help you feel motivated, can help you feel focused, can help you have a stronger soul because you wake up every morning knowing you have to provide for a little human. And this little human loves you. And when you go through your pregnancy and you push out this little adorable human and you look into their eyes for the first time and see yourself in them, it is amazing. You grew a human by the permission of Allah. You endured that pain. And now you will nurse that child with food that your body has made. And you hold that precious little one with their tiny little hands when they wrap their hands around your thumb. And you hold their precious little head. It's just amazing. And their tiny little adorable feet. A dog cannot compare to that. I understand that the liberal feminist atheists, the ones who love and glorify and are addicted to abortion, who stand at the altar of death and walk on tiny baby skeletons, they compare a dog as the same as having a child. I can tell you, as somebody who worked in a kennel with my grandparents, they bred dogs, we showed dogs. My father had security dogs, Rottweilers and Italian Mastiffs and stuff. I can tell you it's not the same, because if you die around your dog will eat you to survive. Right? Your dog eats meat. Dogs are genetically related to, aka the canine, aka the wolf. So don't think that in any way a child is the same as a dog. Your dog loves you because you give food and they have a little bit of attachment to you, but if they got a new owner, they're going to forget about you. I know it's fun to see a dog sit at a grave or these viral videos and it's mourning its owner. Sure, yes, a soldier comes back from Iraq and the dog is very excited because it recognizes them. Okay, nothing compared to a child. Your child will remember your death and have a piece missing in their soul to the day they hopefully reunite with you in Jannah. Okay? A dog, it's just not the same. So don't let these feminist, atheist liberals reduce your fertility to the same thing as pet ownership, because it's not the same. The preciousness that is in a child is worth more than a career. It's worth more than any house, any car, any diamond necklace, any diamond ring, any Gucci bag, any of that. To be a mother is the deepest honor on this earth. More than CEO. More than Forbes Top 100. Because you are a guardian of a human soul. Don't think that because you are not rich means you are not a good mother. If you are loving and nurturing and present, you are better than a rich woman who shoves her kid off away in boarding school, at summer camp, at all these activities just to get rid of her kid so she can go drinking and hook up with guys behind her husband's back. Don't worship at the altar of the rich, because many of those rich kids have a lot of problems. And poor children often have some of the most strongest, potent souls, a deep perception of human character, and a strong will to survive because they had to fight to live instead of having everything presented on a silver platter. So if you're not a rich mother, it's fine. And if you're not a rich woman and you want to have children, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And I would tell you that in your 20s is a great time to have wonderful children. Don't let your friends who are feminist liberal atheists push you into adopting all this debt to go to a career because you think you're going to be part of that niche group. Because when you get pregnant, some of those college friends will leave you behind because they got to go do what they got to do. But your little one will be right there. When you come home, you're right there. All the memories you get, the laughter, the joy, the funniness, the creativity, the cute things kids say, the goofiness when they start giggling for the first time. When your child cries for you and you pick them up and they stop crying. No dog is the same as that. None of your friends who are barren women, who care more about high heels and Botox than being a mother, can understand. They won't be there for you. And if they are, cool. But don't let the cold corporate witches, the brutal ball crushers, brainwash you into not taking advantage of your photo years and to tricking you into thinking that the earth is overpopulated. If you look at there's so many places people can live. It's just if you're willing to be a minimalist, if you're willing to enter onto the path of motherhood and all that it brings. Being a mother is the golden cloak of honor, a crown of no other degree. No job title, no stupid diploma can ever even compare to being a mother. You becoming a mother is something that can keep you alive. If you ever feel like you don't want to be on this planet anymore, if you have a child, it can help give you a sense of purpose, that you're going to be here to protect, honor, love, cherish, and sustain that little tiny human by the permission of Allah. So have a child. Don't put it off. Don't put it off. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing. It's an honor. It's not going to always be easy, but neither is your college. And no one at your college cares about you, and no one at your job cares about you. And everyone who makes you feel special at work is just doing what the HR department has told them to do. You are irreplaceable to a child. You're just someone on the payroll at work. Being a worker is not at all as honorable and wonderful as being a mother. Consider it. If you have a good guy and he can provide for you and you haven't had a child with him yet and you're married or you're going to get married, be with him, have some children. Enjoy the change that your body goes through. Embrace it, welcome it, and enter into the wonderful arena of motherhood. It is one of the greatest gifts Allah has given us women. The only great gift, I'd argue. Nothing compares to it. Have children and avoid the doomer death cult soul crushers called the liberals. Choose life, choose to be a mother, and embrace it. I highly encourage you to do it. Hopefully this message finds you well, and I want to encourage you to have children because with all the death propaganda going around, we have very scared and afraid, mentally abused girls who need help and need to have an older sister, a mother type figure to lift them away from the liberal feminist atheists and onto a more righteous, noble path that is beneficial to their salvation and rewarding to their life. So please, if you have a good man, have a baby.